Alright, so I think where we left off, I don't know. I said there was going to be a post. I did actually turn the system on. It did post, got it to post. But this thing was getting incredibly hot. That's because it's a server motherboard. So, as such, it requires, since it's a one-use server motherboard, it requires specialized cooling. This is a Delta fan. This is a bracket that I 3D printed, so I got it off of printables. Couldn't figure out how to mount the other bracket, and in the effort to find a way to mount that other bracket, I found this, printed it, so now I have that. These are Delta fans that I purchased. I figured instead of having that one dinky fan, I'll have two good ones blowing nice cool air or cooler air over my CPU. Hopefully it works. Anyway, these are Arctic. They are 6,000 RPM and the model number S4028-6K. Got them on Amazon. They're about 11 bucks a piece. Anyway, so I've already mounted one, and I don't need that baggie. Mounting it's pretty straightforward. So I'll mount the second one. Line up the little holes there. So yeah, this has been a little bit of a journey. So I think I mentioned before that I don't have an I/O shield for this. Turns out that in my search for various parts for this, I actually just looked it up. Amazon has I/O shields for this chassis. It's kind of a universal one. You just kind of knock out what you need and there it goes. But that's not going to come in for another couple of days, so probably won't be any install footage on that, but if I do decide to film anything with my server in the rack, it will show, hopefully show an I/O shield, and then it'll at least be more complete. So that's something. Also, I found a network card. I don't have it in here right now because I'm still going to be doing some testing on it, but I believe it's a 2.5 gig networking card. I may throw that in just to have it there. But I'm not even really set up for 2.5 gig. Well, I could probably do it, but I don't have a switch that does it, so that would have to be a whole other deal. Anyway, so that's them mounted. I did find two screws that will go through here and mount directly into the bracket. So hopefully in the next segment I'll power it on, we'll watch it work. Anyway, until then. Alright, this is future me. Just got this in the mail, and I had a thought. Oh yes, full disclosure, I got this in the mail earlier. It's the wrong one, so make sure you research exactly what you're getting before you buy it. I'm not going to return this. I'll probably find a use for it, or it'll go into the pack rat file, who knows. Anyway, this is the right one. So, yeah, I've already pulled out one. That's for the video out. And I've already disconnected the motherboard from the chassis. And you can see there. Okay, so I need to knock out these two network ports, this one and the USB. So that's what I'll be doing next. Yeah. Let me double check it before I do it. Yep. So the network ports in the center, these, and the USB and other network port. That's the IPMI port. So pretty easy to do. They just snap out. I've seen reviews on this saying, no, you have to destroy the whole thing in order to pull it out. No, you don't. You just have to be smart. Smarter than most. And yeah, pliers help. And yes, I've been guilty of not using the right tools, but I don't usually blame the manufacturer. I blame the right person, which would be me, when that happens. So it should just rock in here. So it's kind of a tight squeeze. Oh, but there it is. And I would tilt this up to show you, but I have a bunch of screws in here and I don't want to spill them everywhere. So I'll be reinstalling the motherboard and you'll get to watch that riveting footage of me doing just that. Or maybe I will not do that. Well, what I'm going to do first is make sure I did this right. I did. Everything lines up beautifully. Okay, so got everything wired and installed, and this is very tight in here, but it seems to work okay, and I have fired the system up like this before. Doesn't seem to have any problem cooling, but this is what we're looking for right here. I don't know if that can be seen. This back plate here, and this. That is a 10 gig networking card. So I have not tested it yet. Hopefully it works, and it'll be another video, because I plan on making some changes as far as OS. I still plan on using Opnsense, but I will most likely be using a hypervisor after all, even though I said I wasn't going to. And I'll explain that in the next video. Bye.